Good evening, not good morning. I know you heard from me this morning, but I've been sat in the car waiting for my daughter to finish gymnastics, and I was getting all this crazy, gotta stop saying crazy, all these downloads, insights into what I spoke about this morning. So this wave, or this tunnel, or this movement of energy that's coming in, if you are energy sensitive, or you're visionary, or a little bit, all these words, it's different language, prophetic, psychic, whatever, you're going to sense something is changing or shifting this month. And what I was explaining this morning is this kind of vacuum or wave of energy is coming, and we are going to feel it both collectively and individually. And what I saw in these things that I was seeing this evening is it is rainbow. It's like rainbows, because rainbow is just light separated. So we see it in all its different colors. We see all the colors of white light. And just the same, I was seeing that as humans, we are all very different. We all look very different. We all, you can label red, yellow, pink, green, blue. You can label humans with different identities, different, career choices, different types of personality, different race, different whatever. We all look different, but we are all from the same source. So God, source energy, universe, whatever you label it, it's just different language. Importantly, like a rainbow, it's all part of the same light. We are all part of the same source. Then what I saw or felt, this energy that's coming in, is going to be beautiful. I saw so much beauty. I'm seeing activations, and I was seeing light filling these vessels, these bodies. People's creativity is going to come to life. People are going to start experiencing spiritual gifts. They're going to start seeing things differently. They might suddenly start having visions or dreams. They might start sensing energies. They might start becoming really creative, really artistic. They might start writing songs, creating artwork or poetry, or just having a need to be expressing. It's a very expressive wave, and it's because it's going to bubble up this joy, these new light codes, this new light, this new energy is coming into our bodies in a sense that we are going to feel it, and it's going to feel good. So we're going to want to express that in some form. What I also saw is not everyone's going to feel it, because some people are fast asleep, spiritually speaking, or just they're not attuned to it because they haven't had the preparation. The people that are going to feel this are people that have emptied their vessels, emptied this of any blocking, any ways of thinking that, this source energy belongs to a religion, a creed. It has to look a certain way. It has to be labeled a certain way. All those barriers are dissipated. And we know now, or they have this awareness, that we're just empty vessels. The thought that came into mind, being brought up in a kind of Christian background, gone away from it, kind of now seeing truths in it, but from a very different perspective. You cannot pour new wine into old wineskins. And if you think that we are the wineskins, you can't put beautiful, fresh wine into an old, stinky, vessel or a canvas, a wine carrier, because it can't contain it. And this is what I'm seeing. What's being given from heaven or from 5D or whatever, different dimensions, can't be contained in old structures. So it can't be contained in old ways of thinking. And what I saw was the people that are receiving this are people who have broken down all the beliefs, all the systems, all the ways of thinking that are false. Not to say that there's no truth in religious circles, but there's so much other stuff that just doesn't serve us, doesn't resonate. It ties us up. It's not freeing. But the people that are gonna experience this have been broken. They've been hurt. They've been heartbroken. They've lost friendships. They have reached crises and realized that actually they have had to empty a lot of their thinking, all their securities, to the point where they are now emptied, ready to be refilled. And they're desperately ready to be refilled because they've lost the sense of caring what other people think, because people have let them down. And they've lost the need for living in society's conformity, you know, the 9-to-5 jobs, the being told what to do and finding no fulfillment from it, and waking up going, this isn't the life I want. This is not fulfilling. This is not what I want to do. So these people that have had a aha moment through whatever form, I saw lots of brokenness. I saw lots of broken relationships. I saw broken marriages. I saw people who have been betrayed, people that have been hurt, knocked off their horse, like I've said before. And then having to restart their lives, but they don't want to restart it the same way. So they emptied themselves of all the things that no longer serve them. So therefore now they are able, there's space to fill them with what's coming, with this awakening wave. I saw lots of people getting like downloads in their dreams, a lot like the Matrix. People are going to get like downloads. And much like a wind tunnel, you're going to see the movement of what's happening by people's actions. You're going to see the way that their lives change and take different shape. You can see the shape of a wind tunnel, the way the wind is blowing in it, and the way that this source energy is going to come through us. You're going to see the effects of it. And I saw also that as human bodies, we're not designed to carry heavy energy in us, really heavy energy that's created by hurt and pain and thinking that we're less than we are and not understanding our worth. And so that has to go before we get filled up. It's like your mum saying, you can't have pudding until you've eaten your first, you know, you've had your mains. Until we've cleared our plates of all this crap, all these ideas about ourselves that aren't true, all the hurts, all the pain, all the betrayal, all the ideas that we're not worth it, we're not worthy. That has to all be gone before we can have the sweetness of this experience that's coming. So I did see lots of tears. I saw lots of clearing, and I keep hearing the word cleansing, like washing, keep tasting soap in my mouth. Like there is a clearing and a cleansing coming, and it's going to clear you before you get filled with this fresh sense of life. It's going to bring you to life. It's going to make you feel like you're full of electricity, and it's going to manifest itself in individuals in very different ways. I saw this, but it's all going to carry the same feeling. I saw artists creating. They were creating out of clay, and that clay object that they've created, so when someone came in and picked it up, oh, I love the feel, because you created out of this experience of this new energy. Artwork, dance, it doesn't have to be verbal, it doesn't have to be spoken. The energy is going to exist and be created within these expressions of what's coming. So I see lots and lots of creativity. Yes, and I did see for some people that haven't already experienced like a crumbling of their old lives, when this energy comes in, it will feel different to them, and it might be the start of their awakening journey rather than the crux or more of the climax. So for some people, when this energy comes in, they're going to be having a breakdown of their old life. Not in a negative way, because it's for their good eventually. You know, it won't feel so great, but things are going to break down. Relationships that don't serve you. Situations that don't allow you to be free. Work situations, living in the wrong, all those things, that it's going to be a crumbling effect. And yes, I saw that many people who are a bit further on in the journey are going to become lighthouses, and they're going to be speaking, and they're going to be encouraging, and they're going to be directing people. This is okay that you're feeling like this, it's fine, you know, or declaring what's coming so people know and they recognize, oh, that's why I'm feeling like that. That's how I'm feeling. That's why I'm feeling itchy in my skin. That's why I'm frustrated. That's why I'm anticipating something. That's why I'm having all these dreams. There are going to be lighthouses that are going to be used to speak what's happening, so you know, and you're going to be guided, if you're on this path, to YouTube channels. You're going to be guided to people that are aware of what's happening, so that you become part of a team. And this sense of team was just incredible, that we are all one, and we're waking up to our magnificence and our brilliance, and it was going to be heaven coming down to earth. Not in the sense of up and above. I've had this tattoo, as above so below, because I'm seeing this beauty of heaven or 5D or whatever, different dimensions of bliss integrating with who we are and what we're doing now. Yes, and I saw it's going to feel like a birthing. I've been feeling like I'm having labor pains sometimes, and I'm seeing pregnancy all on my feed. I'm like, why? I've had my kids. Why am I seeing all this pregnancy stuff? And it was saying it's like heaven is coming, birthing through us. Something beautiful is being birthed through us. And these beautiful things are going to come out. They're going to be born. We can't see, like a baby can't be seen in the womb of a mother. You have to use a special, you know, ultrasound. Meditation will show you what's coming. Like there is a baby almost of such coming through you, and you're going to feel this anticipation and this excitement. Something's coming, something's happening, and new things are going to be birthed. Don't resist. Don't resist whatever you feel you're being told to do. Even if you have a little stumble and fall, doesn't matter. We're all in this together. Don't resist. There's a tribe. The tribe's going to gather. The people that resonate with what you're saying will come. You don't have to worry about standing alone. I just see so many people just like magnets. Oh yeah, she's saying the same thing. We're in this together. I'm feeling that. And the tribes are going to come together. Communities are going to gather around this. And it's light energy. It's playful. It's joyful. It's not heavy. It's really playful. It's really childlike. It's really colourful. It's really energetic. There's going to be lots of songs. There's going to be lots of dance, art, drama, things created. And also, what's coming through you, like I said before, you're going to have gifts that are going to come up. You're going to be drawn to things. Some people might want to get into energy cleaning or Reiki, or they might have a prophetic gift. Those gifts are going to be used for the next load of people. I saw like waves of this. They're going to come in waves. And what comes up in you, what you discover about yourself that comes through, is going to be used to wake up other people. It's going to be used to help facilitate other people to find their true sense of themselves, their highest selves. It feels exciting. I hope you sense the excitement. It is exciting. And I feel like, yeah, so many people have reached out and saying, yes. And that encourages me, because I was told that would happen, and here it is, it's happening. I'm seeing it before my very eyes very quickly. It's quite exciting.